Road. Bengi road they don't block her for there over 1 year now. No armor car the pass on top, no military the pass on top, civilian the pass on top. May they leave that one again, may they fix her, may armor car the pass, may civilian may not fit pass for this, may they be road. May they burn all Ambazonia down, spoil all road. When the country go come back, they go fix them. There's no construction, no rebuilding, not anything right now in time of war. Anything like that in Naya head to go.
Yaoundé regime is struggling to tar some routes in Ambazonia to avert the IED explosive because a lot of military have died through that and ammo cars have been destroyed. It has kept Cameroon bankrupt. So in this light, there are criminals or all the traitors or the enablers of Ambazonian who are slaves to the system, holding meeting and giving him idea that they should tar the area. So the whole on Buns company owned by an Ambazonian that he should carry the project and promise him billions of money in case of the success of the project. But Rick's decision has also been taken in case of any destroyer of any of his machines. So the government will be accountable for. So the Buns have made a statement that despite the burning, he was going to continue. So I urge all the Ambazonian people to be aware that that tar is not to favor Ambazonia, but is to protect the lives of the Republic military who are losing in their numbers. In this case, they want to preach their back to normalcy. They want to bring us under military occupation and subjugation under the system. So people of Ambazonia take this very serious and make sure that all fighters, all Ambazonian fighters, all Ambazonian people should be united and say no to this occultic satanic system that will keep us in bondage. Independence means independence. Pay your liberation tax. We are on the right foot. Thank you.
But for now, these people, they know what they are they are doing. They know that they are playing for time, because if history is anything to go by, they know that every one of them dies and nothing has ever been realized, whether it's from Pamuna, Foncha, nothing. Everything that was there, they destroyed it. The system has collapsed completely. So I'm not talking rhetoric. We have the data. All this, their so-called reconstruction, is what they call a strategy by the international system to avoid a collapse, because collapse has the effect of turning the place into Somalia or Afghanistan. And for the international system, it has international security implications and what have you, in terms of the movement of people and issues of international terrorism and things like that. So the strategy of the World Bank and other international donor organization has always been in preventing collapse. The system has collapsed completely. So they understand it. Sometimes salaries within the regime are paid by ministers. They come together, the loot that they have in different places, they move to pay. They are using possibly 60% of GDP to sever just interest rates in loans. Productivity in the economy is totally in the negative realm. And more importantly, infrastructural development is a massive endeavor, and it has a direct relationship with the creation of jobs and the creation of wealth and opportunities to instill confidence in the economy. Infrastructural development is not simply to build roads. When you hear Mr. Biden or the US president talk about infrastructural development, they use that to create massive opportunities in employment, in investment, and then they branch out. So if they are constructing a highway, there are different service industries that are involved that create opportunities for people. These gangs, any money they receive for whatever sort of development, 50% is already stolen, and then 30% is invested in the project in a very mediocre way. That's why you don't see anything last. So they use these punchlines, these catchphrases as a way of manipulation. But we see through the deception. The system is gone, and I will destroy it completely. Yeah. I have vowed, and I make no apologies for it, to destroy it. Any caterpillar that they put anywhere, I'm going to send forces, I burn them down. In any part of Ambazonia, they must know this. The other day they were complaining to the government here that I'm not interested in peace. I've gone and destroyed things in Donga. And I was telling, I said, look, you kill my general, I'm not complaining. And then you complain about caterpillars and stuff. All the people associated with anything in Ambazonia, I'm going to kill them. Anyone who is partaking in anything to sustain the genocidal regime, I'm going to kill you. Your materials, whatever you bring, I'm going to burn them all. They are joking with the wrong generation. We are not gullible. We are incorruptible. We have nothing to lose. So they should continue. How much does it cost them to keep the number of La Republique thugs that are in Ambazonia? How much does it cost them to be shooting There are days I decide I just plant a bomb somewhere, it explodes. They shoot about 5,000 bullets. They waste it. That's how you increase the cost of their presence. I was talking yesterday with a classmate from Gembo to Mbengwi, and one of our classmates very sick. Mbengwi together, Priscilla, very sick. And I was just listening to the whole saga. That one is going. There were a couple of others, they're all dead. Foy Jude, gone. Oh, that is a cream of people with whom we all went to school. They are either nomads in different places, or or they are dead. I was the other day in Germany to see my brother. I met him in hospital, give him a hug. A week later, he's gone. That is Mildred Ayamba in Krefeld. We were together there. Got up in the morning, heart attack, it's gone. Died. People dying in exile, cowards, impostors, armed robbers, hijack a people's future, and they are playing poker because they think we are so gullible, dependent on them for our own very survival. None of us is thinking about what will happen to you in the next 10 years. Each person in here, get up, look at your face in the mirror. Just stand in front of the mirror and look at how old you've become. In 10 years' time, you are confused. If we do not deliver to our people in the next 5 years maximum, for me, they will turn my body into dust and put it anywhere. But my words, my determination, and my action will remind even the great-grandchildren of La République du Cameroon that some brave men and women stood up. The Munas should be throwing these things. They should be doing it. We are watching.